Yo, what's up everyone, Muzi Beats here, and I thought that today we could make a simple banging trap beat, yeah? And I'm gonna show you my entire process. Watch until the end for you to get some of my 808 secrets and to get your 808s to hit hard and bang above the mix. So let's just get right into it. I don't want to waste too much time. So first things first, if you look at your FL Studio, there's this number right here, yeah? 140. 140 is a good BPM for trap beat, but I was thinking maybe we can go up to 150, 155. And I'm doing this by left clicking and just dragging my mouse pad up. So 155, yeah? Then what we're gonna do is we're gonna click this plus sign. If you're using FL Studio, so for morphing, we're gonna click this box right here, where it shows all the sounds and stuff like that. We're gonna go to strings. I'm gonna choose Spanish guitar. Then we're gonna go to sampler. We're gonna go to the piano roll by clicking this button here. We have to make sure that this green box is highlighted with the piano roll. Then we're gonna click the stamp tool here. Then we're gonna choose minor natural Yodian, and then we're gonna choose C. We're gonna press shift left click, drag this up, shift left click, then just drag this down again. Then we're gonna go after the fourth stamp right here, click there. Then we're gonna press Command L or Control L if you're using PC. And what that does is that it makes everything longer. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna go into morphine, and then from here I'm gonna show you the easiest way to make the melody, yeah? With this, what all you're trying to do, you're just trying to make notes that sound good together, yeah? We're gonna go C, and I know G sounds good. Now since I'm trying to create a trap feeling, I'm gonna go half step. Actually A sharp. And then we're gonna do the chord thing I talked about early on. What we're gonna do is we're gonna create a chord, and we create a chord by skipping a note and go into the other note, yeah? So we'll skip D, and then we'll go to D sharp. Like, we're gonna use a C minor chord here, so it's gonna be D sharp. We're gonna skip F, we're gonna go straight to G, and then go to A sharp here. We're gonna skip G sharp, and then go straight to A sharp, etc, 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 etc. Yeah, so this is what it's gonna sound like. Now I'm thinking the top melody should go something like dun, 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 dun. So what we're gonna do, the first note starts here, yeah? So we're gonna go G sharp, showing this note, G, F, D, and then we're gonna end it at D right here. So let's see what this sounds like. Okay, so it's always better to like mouth your note. Yeah, let's see what this sounds like. Okay, so we've got our chord progression now, and what we're gonna do is, as I told you, I'm gonna show you a trick. If you're using the trial version of FL Studio, how to finesse it. So we're gonna render it as an audio clip, because what we're using is the trial version of Morphine, and because we're using the trial version of Morphine, it cuts and stops. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go to pattern 1, right click, and then we're gonna render as audio clip, and then we're gonna just choose start, cut tail reminder off, and then we're just gonna drag this on here, and then now we've got a waveform of the melody we're making. Now, what we're gonna do is we're gonna create a new pattern. I did this by going this plus sign here on pattern and pressing enter, and then we're gonna drag this pattern right here into track 2, and we're just gonna start like, you know, doing some drums or creating some chords. So first things first, we're gonna go into pattern 1, and then we're gonna grab this melody right here so we can know what chords our piano is gonna play. So we're gonna go into I did this by going into the thing, press Command C, and then after that going back, and then we're gonna go into the sampler, we're gonna press Command V, yeah, and it shows us all the notes that we used and whatnot, and this will be useful for making our chords. So we're gonna go into this arrow here, choose presets, choose dark piano. I'm using FL keys. Then we're gonna go back into the piano roll by clicking that button there. We're gonna make this normal, and then we're just gonna make chords by using the notes highlighted. I want to make triad chords. I don't want them to be too much. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna highlight all the bottom notes by pressing Command Shift and highlighting them all. Then we're gonna press Shift, drag them to the side a little bit, then press Command down. If you're using PC control, the down arrow. What we're gonna do is we're gonna press Options R to randomize all the notes. Then we're gonna press Options S, Alt S if you're using PC, and Alt R if you're using PC. Now we have our notes randomized, our piano notes randomized, and what this will do is that it will just make it sound more realistic. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna highlight. Okay, so let's see how it sounds. So we're just gonna grab a clap and a hi-hat, and with our hi-hat all we're gonna do is we're just gonna drag it on here, and then we're gonna right click choose for each two steps. Now we're gonna grab an 808. So I'm gonna grab a short, a 008, something that's short and hard hitting. So first note is C. Please don't forget to like and subscribe if you made it this far. But to get our 808s to hit hard, we have to increase the velocity to the maximum, and then we're just gonna draw them out. Now we're gonna use the root notes. As you can see, yeah, G, G, and G4 are low notes, yeah. So to get everything right, what we're gonna do, I'm gonna put a note here. Press Command Alt, Control L if you're using PC. Control left click or Command left click if you're using Mac. Command up, Control up if you're using PC. And what this does, brings everything up by an octave, because G4, this fourth octave here, is too low of a register. I'm gonna show you exactly what I mean. It sounds too muddy. While if you bring it up an octave, next thing, what we're gonna do next is we're just gonna add a kick, and then after that we're done with our beat. So we're gonna grab this kick right here, hard hitting kick 2, and then we're just gonna copy and paste everything. Command C, Control C on the 808, and then Command V or Control V on the thing, on the kick. Yeah, so since everything sounds the same and it's hidden the same, we're just gonna delete these notes and then. Yeah, so this is what the beat sounds like. Yeah, so thank you very much for watching. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. Watch some of my other videos. They're gonna show up somewhere over here, and appreciate you. Thank you.